Greetings and salutations, YouTube family and friends. T-Rav Vlogs here. What's up, guys? Today I'd like to talk about another interest that I mentioned in my intro video seemingly so long ago, and that interest today would be, BAM! Professional wrestling. Now, when I mention to people who don't know me very well that I'm a fan of professional wrestling, I usually get something along the lines of this as a reaction. You know it's all fake, right? To that, my response is, what? Actually, my response is more like, I can see where you're coming from, but that's incorrect. Wrestling is not fake. There are a lot of things that wrestling is. It's staged, predetermined, for the most part fictional, theatrical. It's all these things, but it certainly is not fake. Saying that it's fake implies that the things that are happening to the wrestlers aren't really happening to them. And I know when wrestlers do the moves to each other, it takes the help of both the performer of the move and the victim of the move to make the move look effective. By that I mean, a lot of times the victim of the move helps the person doing the move by, I don't know, jumping up a little bit so they can lift them higher, or when they go to punch them they react or sell in order to make the attack look effective. So it really takes both parts to make it look effective, and yeah, the move may not be really happening, but the impact of said move can be very real. Now I know what you're thinking. It's not like the ring's that hard. I mean, it's bouncy and springy and designed to protect them. Again, nice try, but you're only partially right. The ring is designed to protect them somewhat. By that I mean, it's designed to protect their bodies from the shock of whatever move's happening to them. It's designed to absorb it. Now it does this by spreading out the impact over materials of wood, a slight bit of foam, and metal bars. Yeah, there may be some other mechanism to kind of help the shock be absorbed a little more, but that's really it. It's not bouncy, it's not springy, it's certainly not a trampoline, and if you ask any professional wrestler of the WWF Attitude Era, they will be glad to correct you and tell you that it is not springy whatsoever. Another thing that people might be thinking, well, the weapons they use aren't real. I mean, who throws themselves through an actual table? Well, you may just have me there. While some of the weapons aren't exactly the professional grade that you would get from a hardware store, they certainly don't feel good when crashing against your body. If you had to ask Matt Hardy how many splinters he's had to pull out of his back from all of the TLC matches he's been in, I'm pretty sure he'd lose count. So yeah, the weapons may not be real, but they can still hurt. Well, it's not like the wrestlers are real athletes. I mean, it's not like a real sport or anything. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Have you not seen the physique of people like John Cena, Cesaro, Apollo Crews, all these big guys? They are freaking ripped. And you have to be an athlete to be able to put yourself through that kind of abuse night in and night out and still come back for more. You cannot tell me that you cannot condition your body somehow to be able to handle that, because they have to, or else they wouldn't last long in the business. And I would like to finish on a more serious note by pointing out that there have been professional wrestlers who have critically injured themselves or even lost their lives while performing in the ring. Maybe a move didn't go right, or they misstepped, or there was a horrible accident, but people have been changed permanently by their participation in professional wrestling, either by an injury or, unfortunately, by their death. So, yeah, try explaining to those families that professional wrestling isn't real. So I hope this video was able to help clear up a little bit of the confusion as to whether or not wrestling is real or fake. I know that it's been known for a long time that wrestling is definitely not realistic, but it's a show. We know that. It's entertainment. We know that. But people will still say this kind of stuff to get under the pro wrestling fan's skin. So the next time you're going up to a professional wrestling fan and telling them, it's all fake, think about the words that you use. There are a lot of things that professional wrestling is, but fake is definitely not one of them. So that's my rant for today. Leave a comment below if you want to discuss your take on professional wrestling, if you like it, if you don't, if you still think that everything I said was a bunch of baloney and it is still fake. We'll have a discussion about it. I like having discussions with you guys, as I tell you every video. So talk to me. I'll talk right back. It'll be fun. So until next time, guys, talk to you soon and take care. Bye-bye.